There comes a time in all of our lives where we must come together and journey to playing AFK Journey. AFK Journey is the follow-up to the beloved AFK Arena, and it really stands out among the rest with its fresh content. In AFK Journey, you're playing as the legendary mage Merlin in strategic tactical battles, and you're going to be diving into an unexplored world while guiding a group of warriors to unlock a hidden mystery together with the heroes of Asperia. The cool thing about this story is most of the main characters who you roam around with don't actually know that you're in fact Merlin, also known as and referred to as the Magister. Personality and customization is also welcome too, so the devs made it possible for us to change the way our Magister looks to fit our preference. You have your three main friends, Chippy, Hammy, and Dolly, who actually know your real secret identity and work tirelessly to keep this a secret from everyone else. Except Chippy. Chippy does slip up sometimes, almost. Hammy keeps him in check though. By the way, Hammy and Chippy are familiars who are rodents, which does come into question a lot hilariously, but don't worry about it, just go with the flow. What makes matters more interesting is your character, the Magister, has amnesia and cannot remember the people that he was once very close with or has encountered before. So it's a very tricky thing to navigate, as some people may be friends or foe, and you're unable to discern between the two because the Magister simply does not remember. AFK Journey is cross-platform, available on PC and mobile, so when you're home on your PC, you can totally play this, and you can do it as well on your mobile devices while you're out and about. When it comes to the gameplay, AFK Journey really respects all of your options and is probably my biggest point of interest for this game. It gives you a bunch of different ways that you can actually play. You can manually control all the super moves and fire off AoE spells and abilities to hit a set group of enemies, melee attacks too. Or you can let the AI auto-select them and the location for you. And quite frankly, if you want to, you could even speed up the battles to 2x speed. So this way you can get through things a little bit quicker. Especially if you're trying to really take in the story, you can totally do that. I personally loved either one of those choices. It gave me a chance to see how my team would function in different ways, and I was able to complete the same tasks myself while controlling it. One of the first characters I unlocked was a healer named Faye. And not only does she have a big AoE heal that heals a large group of teammates, she also buffs the party standing within that range to deal more damage. My second character that I unlocked is a Shadow Serpent mage, which is very unique to see that we actually have a mage that strictly deals in poison damage from range too. But honestly, I think this character has one of the best designs in the game so far. I really love the attention to detail in AFK Journey, from character designs, combat particles, the world map itself, and the world. Everything is really vibrant and pops, and it just makes exploring the towns and open fields that much more enjoyable. The concept of the game is actually a storybook world where you are filling out everywhere that you're traveling to, as Merlin is leading his crew to solve a mystery, which involves two red-haired mages, and one of them is seemingly being framed for setting a village ablaze. This Scarlet Sorceress, Miriel, actually recognizes you and has a mysterious unknown past, which also ties back to Merlin. It hasn't been explained yet, and it's definitely a secret and a major plot of the story, which I personally can't wait to see what it is. I really hope Miriel can join my party because her backline mage attacks are super strong. We got to play as her a little bit in the tutorial, but I'm actually really excited to finally unlock her. Each character has a unique skill, and when their attack meter fills up, you can click on their portrait to deal a devastating attack. Balin, a melee attacker, and his special allows him to quickly eviscerate enemies' health bars by slashing in an area where, if there are multiple enemies standing there from either 2 or 3 or even more, they get seemingly deleted. Like, absolutely, their health bars are depleted. It's pretty cool to pull off. Before fights, you're actually allowed to customize your team's formation, and this is a very super important thing because most of the time you're going to want to keep your ranged magic dealers on the back line as well as your healers away from trouble. In one fight in particular, I forgot to move my Serpent Mage towards the rest of the group because he was normally standing on the far right. And when the battle started, he actually was separated by a wall from the rest of the party and ended up getting KO'd on his own because I did not move him with the rest of the group and analyze the field before doing so. Or I could have easily given him support by putting teammates on his side of the field. Even though I died, I thought that was a really cool implementation and actually made the battles more interesting too, because there's a real big element to where you set your team up before the battle start. It's honestly a really big element to this game and a super interesting mechanic that I think will make every battle encounter that I have, or even you, very different. Even if we have the same characters, every encounter will be very different because of how the maps are. But you definitely want to keep that in mind when you're starting up battles so you don't end up getting destroyed. Throughout the story, people are trying to figure out the mystery of the town being set ablaze. Many people often throughout your journey as well will question your character, known as the Magister, for his battle ability. There was a townsfolk in particular I met named Franz who underestimates us, saying that we have not learned simple spells and mechanics, which the Magister can't refute because of the amnesia that he's unfortunately suffering. However, Hammy hilariously has our back, stating that she has read our journal and in fact saw that we have written about teaching spells and wizardry to students, which Franz denies, but it seems like that's going to be a very common thing that happens a lot in this game. Another really important detail I love about this is as you're continuing to journey on, there is a waypoint that shows you where you have to go for your next objective. You could totally walk there manually if you want to, but you could either fast travel with waypoints, or my favorite option, you can click on the quest itself and it will auto walk you towards where you need to go, which is very helpful because there are some times when you're in towns and there could be one route that is faster than others and you can just totally click it and it'll show you where that route is and completely shift your waypoints, which is pretty cool. As we continue to guide our group across this world in search of the truth to this mystery, we will come across new friends who will be joining us. We can befriend 46 heroes across 6 different factions. The story also has voice acted cutscenes, fully voiced by the way, which you can choose between Chinese or English as your preference, and will fully immerse you into the story as well. Strategy is a big focus for this game. Some enemies will be weaker to different attacks, so it's best to pair the likely bigger damage dealers with the proper elements against those who are weak to it. You can also see the arrows pre-battle of which characters your character are going to attack in particular, so this really gives you options to plan things out to get multiple characters to attack the same character to get them destroyed quicker. Like for me, I focus on mages first. It can go a serious long way depending on how deep you want to take it. And as you continue to play, you'll unlock more gear and items for your group. You could also quick equip the best possible slots for them to make armor allocation a lot easier, depending on their class that is. So make sure you guys are constantly upgrading your team to deal the most damage possible. I am having a lot of fun actually playing this, booting it up, and I lost track of time while going through it myself. And I'm really looking forward to you guys getting into this too and hearing what you think in the comments below. Come along, journey with me by downloading today using my link in the description and also pinned in the comments below. We have a promo code AFKJourney88 to get 100 diamonds and 18,888 golden coins. That will get you right off the bat ready to dive in and make your journey in AFK Journey start off with a bang. The developers have plans to launch global giveaways, epic and elite heroes for free as well, so there is a lot to look forward to. And you do not want to miss out on this, guys. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.